What's up, everybody? It is Friday. We are here. Captain Stiffy could not join us this week, unfortunately, but we have Ilicano SC, Mr. Sid Cabrera over there.
Howdy, howdy.
He's at the bottom. The name tags are actually correct here.
Yeah.
And then we have Mr. Deepudley, aka Mr. Danny. How you guys doing today?
Doing pretty good.
Doing all right?
Pretty all right.
Only all right. Nothing more than that, though. Can't be feeling too good at this point.
Yeah.
Might adjust you guys a little bit. All right, cool. All right, so welcome to the 89th episode of FPSGuides podcast. That's pretty wild. So we're going to jump right into the intro. So we are FPS Guides. Our goal is to bring the gaming community together with reviews, guides, news, and clutch plays, mostly by the bottom two people on the screen here. In addition, we talk about juicy rumors, controversies, and random topics of discussion. Here you'll find some facts, opinions, lame jokes. Again, same people, bottom two guys. If you like what we do here, be sure to check us out on FPSguides.com and follow us on social media. You can check it out at the bottom of the screen there. We have all the platforms that we're on listed at the bottom. We stream this podcast live every Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so check us out. We're on twitch.tv/FPSGuides. For all the listeners out there, we can be found on podcast services pretty much everywhere, actually. Apple iTunes, Google Play Music, Spotify, Stitcher, YouTube, and Alexa, actually, which is pretty cool. So check us out. If you're interested in becoming a part of our community or maybe a content creator, hit us up on our website, and we would love to hear from you on pretty much any of the topics we discuss or any criticism you guys want to throw our way here. So let's jump into what we're going to talk about. But first, you guys been playing anything cool?
Dude, I've been back on Valorant grinds again, of course, because I'm just trying to become I don't know. I really like the game a lot. I'm pretty sure you guys already got it. I really like the game. I played a ranked game. I'm trying to get into rank because the more I'm playing, the more frustrated I'm getting with some brain dead teammates, and I'm like, dude, I need to get in on
classic
some ranked. Yeah, but I've been reluctant to get into ranked because Valorant's having a little bit of a cheaters issue kind of right now, which I guess I'll talk about that for
what a surprise.
Later.
They should really implement an anti-cheat software. Oh wait a second.
Yeah, they really should get aggressive with the anti-cheat software, and almost. But oh no, wait, we can talk about it. But anyways, yeah, so I've been in on that, and then I did get finally, which I've been spending way too much time trying to get this Prophecy.
I've heard of that game has been kind of not topping the charts, but really kind of getting up there.
Because it's pre-alpha, which is
what?
It's so hard to get key.
What is pre-alpha? Still talking about the plot?
Yeah, right. I don't know. It's it doesn't even look pre-alpha to me. The way it plays, the way it runs and stuff, it doesn't really seem pre-alpha. But they're really not giving away keys, but they're kind of trying to do what Valorant's doing, but they aren't. It's really you gotta know someone to find out about it. Really, I don't know how to explain it. I can just tell you how I got the key. They gave a bunch of small streamers and big name streamers too, keys to the game, the pre-alpha keys and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So they had a bunch of big streamers play it for a little bit, gave away hundreds of keys, and they have small streamers now are the only ways that I know of to get it. Is you have to watch the small streamers, and every now and then they'll do raffles, giveaways, do the little spin wheels and stuff like that to find who they're gonna give away these keys to. So it's kind of doing what you have to do with Valorant. You have to watch streams on Twitch, to get some keys, but you can't just turn on a stream and watch it a little bit, watch it not a little, on and off. You have to actually be active in it. You have to follow some people. Sometimes you have to just wait and listen to when they're gonna say they're gonna do a raffle soon or whatever, so you can actually be a part of it and hopefully win the key. Which it took me 2-3 days to do this, but I was actually sitting down watching 8 or 9 streams. I had so many windows open, and I had to listening
ordering
to all
more monitors so you can watch more stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But it just took me it was so hard to get these keys. But I finally got one, and it's really sick to play. It's basically it's auto chess kind of. It's an auto chess. It's basically team fight tactics. It's basically team fight tactics, but a high-res version, a Smite version of it. So it's really cool. I've been streaming a lot of it recently. and people have been coming in and out of it. A lot of everyone that comes in is usually like, dude, what is this? Like, I didn't know about this, and I'm like, dude, it's like really new. Like, it's still pre-alpha. Not that many people are playing it. Like, literally, like there's like maybe 20
That's so
people.
funny to me.
Right? It's funny that like pre-alpha like that, right? It doesn't even have like on my like icons or whatever. It doesn't even have like icons on my desktop. I mean, like it doesn't even have like a card art for it or whatever. Like it doesn't even have like, an art picture for it. Like it's just like a folder kind of. But it's basically Teamfight Tactics. That's Smite, so it's Team Smite Tactics.
Okay, so you got to be good at it, right?
No. Well, I have an edge. I have an edge because people like JD was asking me about it, and I was explaining to him. He said, "Oh, well, you know, I know Team Fight Tactics. So like, what's is it like that?" I'm like, "Yeah, it is." And he's like, "So do you need to know anything from Smite?" And I'm like, "Well, knowing things from Smite like helps out a little bit because like you know who's a mage who needs magical items, and you know who's physical and who needs like physical items and stuff. So it like gives you a little bit of edge on that. But other than that, it's really fucking new and yeah."
Okay, cool, nice.
But you're kind of loud in the background.
Is there something loud in the background?
Be my man.
Let me try muting mine.
You made it. You blowing up all over the news.
It might be me.
Are you
There's some
alone?
air conditioning going on right now.
I just want the money.
You got the chip? All right.
Okay, we're
Start
gonna
up,
work on that as we go.
Why don't you go
Maybe
to
I
the
can
I don't
get
hear
on
it.
Wash up.
On mine, I don't hear anything. So.
Oh, the game, like the gameplay.
Oh, the
okay.
gameplay.
I'll turn it down. Okay. Sorry. I have the stream muted, so I can't hear it. My bad. All right, let me
Thanks,
know.
dude.
Let me know if that's better.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Nice.
But I think that's about it besides Sea of Thieves for me. Like I just got on Sea of Thieves to do some hood rat stuff.
Duh.
With some,
It's like, you know what? I feel like committing crime. Let me go
Yeah,
play some Sea of Thieves.
really what it is.
What about you,
What
Sig? You
about
play
you?
anything? Play anything interesting this week?
I think the
What
last
have
time I
you
was
been
on
up
the
to?
podcast.
Actually, you haven't been on the podcast for a couple weeks. Fill us in.
Yeah, it's been a while. But the last time I was on, I did mention I picked up the $6 pack for was it Battlefield 1? I'm sorry,
Or
Battlefield
I can't
5 is the latest one, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so it was before that. Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2. And
Oh,
I played
nice.
I played both games, and
Which one?
you know,
like
it was I'm more of I like realistic games better, so
Okay.
I was enjoying Battlefield 1 more. But still it's kind of games have come a long way since that game was released, so
Yes. But even Titanfall 2 still, I feel like, has crisper mechanics, and it came out like 2 years, I think, 2 to 3 years before Battlefield 5. So
Yeah.
it's pretty impressive.
I just couldn't get immersed into the game. I'm too when I see games where like with mechs and bionics
You're
and
too logical, dude. You're too logical.
Yeah.
it just feels too unreal for me. Whereas with Battlefield, like having to go through villages with real people
Mhm.
and headshot them, it just feels more.
What about like
I can get immersed in that more.
sci-fi stuff? Like what's shown on screen now is Cyberpunk. So like, do you think that's too far out of the realm of your possibilities, or is that like, oh, okay, like it's sci-fi, Cyberpunk, whatever. Like I can roll with that.
A little bit. That's about the boundary of
That's the
of
limit. That's the
my
absolute
my
limit.
beliefs. Yeah. That's about the limits of how much I could suspend reality for me. But when we're talking about like mechs and stuff, it's just too much.
Okay.
It just feels too fake for me.
Okay. Interesting.
Hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Playing
but I
Cyberpunk.
mean, for $6, it was
Worth
good. It was
dude.
good.
Worth
Yeah,
it.
it was good fun. I sank about 3 or 4 hours into each game, so $8 at 6. That's a little less than $1 an hour of entertainment. That works.
Yeah.
And what's shown on screen right now is a bunch of trailers that I cut up and put together between PlayStation games, new Xbox. All these trailers are games that are new or coming out. There's no old trailers here. So, but we'll be.
Division Matrix is like, I'm no fun. Yeah, I know, dude. I know.
But we'll be.
But I
switching up
appreciate
as well.
I can appreciate those other types of games. It's just if I can't put myself mentally in that situation, like it's just not. I don't get the
I understand
heavy
that.
breathing, oh, this is intense. This is intense.
You gotta play
I
some
don't get any of
Hellblade
that.
then, dude, with headphones. They hear the voices and stuff. Oh man, it's awesome.
I wanted to. I think I went so far as to check out, like add it to my cart, and I was about to check out when I realized I don't even like scary movies. So
Yeah, that's a very
Yeah.
intense game.
I'm a chicken. Yeah.
I had to like take my headphones off and be like, holy crap, I need to like breathe a second. Like,
Yeah.
I love scary games, but then I like hate them at the same time. Like I love to play them, but I'm really pissed after this last one because I played Outlast 2. I don't know if you guys know that game.
yeah, I know
Scary.
Outlast.
Dude, I was playing with mouse and keyboard. Should have played with controller. And like I had it cranked up. I had set scene and everything. I had dark room, like really dark like monitors and stuff like set up. Like and I had like I was really like submerged. And it was at night and stuff like that. And like I totally screwed up my mouse. So I need to get like a new one because like there's a couple times where I straight threw my mouse because something like jumped out at me. And like it's
like punch your screen, break it. Like, ah.
Yeah. So I'm like, God, I hate this. I should just play with a controller. But like, it's just, I love those kind of games, but I hate it because like I get so scared like that.
I don't necessarily like horror games because just horror for the sake of horror. I like the ambiance of being scared. I like Resident Evil 2. I like, okay, like I have a mission to do, but to get through to that mission, I have to like traverse this scary hallway or whatever. Like I like that more than I like just straight horror.
Okay, yeah.
I don't like being startled, man. You guys recommended Metro.
Oh, Metro so
was
good.
it
Yeah.
Metro Exodus? Yeah.
Metro Exodus?
Yeah.
Y'all recommended that, so I played it, and
That was too
too
scary?
It's just not for you.
it's too man. These things jump. I'm like, nah. Why am I doing this to myself? Like
No way.
shortening my life with every startle, like every jump scare. Like I lose a month of my life with every jump scare.
Dude, yeah. Talk
Alright,
about
cool.
like,
Well-
talk about VR too.
Nice, that's good. Guys, been playing some games. Good. That's we are gamers. We're not false advertising here. But I haven't really been playing anything too much. I've been trying to learn how to edit a little better and do Photoshop a little better. But I've been playing a little bit of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Just getting back into that, just on the side. It's cool. It's like a Castlevania. It's basically Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So I mean that's a cool game. So I'm just playing.
On
that.
another note, regarding the Animal Crossings, I don't know
Oh,
what
have you been playing more of that?
perspective. I tried to play it.
I literally tried to play it.
I sat down, turned on the Switch, sat on the couch, and I'm like, I'm not in the mood to do this. So then I turn it back off. What mindset do I need to have to put
I
on
don't know.
to play a game like that?
I don't play the game, so
Because I wanna.
it's just a chill game, man. You should be vibing out, right? Isn't that like the?
That's
the
what I've
whole goal?
heard. That's what I've heard. So I want somebody who really is really into it to kind of give me the proper perspective, because it's not. There's no enemy that I have to like. Oh, I gotta try to beat this stage or beat this enemy. It's just I don't know what the
what's
point
up?
of turning the game on is.
What's up, Joey M517? Shout out to you in the chat. Shout out to everyone in the chat so far. Let's see if there's any newish people kind of viewing right now.
Oh, Deep Poodley, what's that? Joey M is saying that he played with you multiplayer scary-ish game.
It's kind of scary, like, because it's like you, it's a creepy scary. It's not, you might like it, but you also need to play
That's
with
already two things he doesn't like, man. It's already written off.
Oh, all right. Well, the way you have to play it is like you need like you really do need someone else to play it. It's not like you actually have to play with someone else. The way it is, it's like one person's on one side of a castle, the other person's on the other side of a castle. One person like relays messages to each other, like because basically like I would look at this map and Joe would be running down a hallway. Apparently, I don't know. I didn't see any of his stuff. I literally can't see what he's doing. All I can see is a map, light up color things, and like symbols. And I'm like, so you should be running down a hall. You should see like a figure of a pelican with like a light bulb on his head. And he's like, I see a bird with a light bulb. And I'm like, same thing, dude. Like, press this button. Press this. And like, he's like, okay, I did it. And like, then he's like, oh, water's rising in the room. And I'm like, what? He's like, I'm gonna drown soon. I need more colors. And I'm like, okay, you're gonna want to press blue, green, and then orange. And then he's like, okay. It's like blue, green, orange. He's like, the water's running faster. And I'm like, oh no. Like, and I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, apparently we need to make the color purple. What makes purple? And like, we had to do like things like that. We had to like mix the colors to make it purple.
Kind of sounds like
That sounds awesome.
Sounds like an
Actually.
escape room.
And like,
Kind of, but, like,
then
lethal.
Yeah, and there's like another part where like he's outside in the freezing cold, and he's playing a chess game, and he has to move the black and white pieces. And I'm like, I have to watch a video on my screen, and I have to reloop it to like keep playing. I have to go find the tape, put it in, press play, and like so I'm like, all right, you want to put the white knight up 2 spaces over right. So Joey's like in the freezing cold. He's losing his vision. So he's like, I can't see the white knights. I don't know where they are. I'm like, you need to move it up 2 spaces, or else you're gonna freeze to death. And like, it just.
That sounds awesome. What's the name of the game?
That sounds very
It's,
interesting. Put it in the chat.
oh
Write it in the
my
chat, Danny.
I can't remember what it's called. Joey knows. They have 3 versions of it. We Were Here, I think it is.
That sounds pretty sick.
We Were Here, but basically you have to be in game chat as well. You have to have a radio, and you have to radio to each other. And the thing is, if you press like the trigger to talk, you can't hear what the other person's saying, so you have to wait till each other are done. So me and Joey had the over thing. So I'd be like group green green circle over, and then he'd like come over and he'd say oh this I found the green thing and it's not working over. We Were Here. It's We Were Here. We're Still Here is the second version, and then they have a third one that just came out not too long ago, and it's We're Still Here, I think.
Oh, we never left.
Yeah, we never. Okay, yeah, maybe that's what it is. But yeah, it's really cool. It's also really cheap. I think it was free on Game Pass, which is why we played it, and it was really fun. But it's not like a one. It's like a one playthrough, and on one side you should do the other playthrough on the other side. But one side was definitely more Joey was definitely the more active one. Like I was really running the things to him, but there was a lot of yelling. He's like, "That's not a pelican." That's not exactly a square. What are your shapes? And I'm like, dude, it's a fucking square. There's like a lot of yelling.
It's a squared circle. It's got rounded edges.
Yeah,
it's not a square.
Like, you're getting your geometry. Like, what the fuck? Like, we were just like yelling at each other a lot too.
That's pretty awesome.
Oh, that is such a spoiler.
game.
Delete that.
What?
That's a spoiler. You just did. Don't listen to him.
Spoiler of what?
Don't listen to the last.
Just made everybody look in the chat. Like,
Dude, I'm like hypersensitive right now, dude, because
I tried.
because Last of Us spoilers are rampant right now, and I don't want someone coming in here and ruining it, because I'll freak out, dude. I'll honestly freak out. Like,
that sounds like a game I want to play with somebody who I think would be an awesome teammate, and also somebody who I think would be a shitty teammate. I think that's a fun game.
just to like see the difference.
Yeah.
Those were horrible instructions, dude.
Yeah, we were definitely like it was really funny though. Like it was definitely like a fun time like to play. But yeah, we definitely were like yelling at each other, and like I definitely like I think me and Joey like understanding each other and like knowing each other's lingo and stuff, like how we talk, we definitely made it easier. Like it was like anyone else, dude, we would have just not made it through, but we did get it done. It was pretty funny.
Sounds like a cool game.
Nice.
It's pretty cool, but you literally have to play with someone. You can't do it by yourself.
Nice, good. So good update on those games there. I'm trying to get Aaron into Neo 2. He's been asking me about it. I've been like, come on, dude. It's better than the first one. You can do it. But he seems pretty hold off on it.
Yeah, he's been swamped. He's been swamped with putting out fires lately. So.
Oh man. All right, well, maybe in the future.
Now Neo 2, he needs a PS4, right? That's not on PC, right?
Not yet. It's on PS.
Okay.
It's on PC in November, which is cool because
Okay.
it'll probably come with all the DLC and stuff.
Okay.
All right. So do you guys want to, I guess, talk about the news? What's the recording say? 20 minutes in, we could talk about the news.
Okay, we should probably actually talk about it now.
All right. So did you guys see the Unreal Engine tech demo at all? I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. There it is.
No baking here.
So something at the very
Without
beginning of
AI,
this video I want you to
all
pay
of that
attention to is
beautiful
like the
lighting is
lighting,
gone.
how crazy
With
it
enabled,
looks,
we can
how like
move
they
the
turn it
lamp
on and off and they
bounce
move it
changes
around. It looks
instantly.
wild. So this is the Unreal Engine 5
Okay,
tech
let's
demo
keep going.
shown running live on a PS5.
All of
Oh,
this
the demo.
adds up
Okay.
to a
Have you guys seen
more
this
immersive
before?
I just saw a comparison to the PS4 too. Like it just looked, I saw
It
the
looks
comparison
so
to the PS4.
good.
That's all I saw.
Did you watch
I
this
didn't
thing?
see this whole.
Yeah, I saw it. When you sent it to me, I saw it.
Nice.
I thought,
But I
I thought it was
think
pretty cool.
the really cool thing to look at, you guys should definitely watch this with
This
the
swarm of
sound.
bats was
Here, let me turn
created
these,
with a
the
Niagara
trailer
effect
down
system.
here. Definitely watch
Particles
it with sound, because the sound is crazy, dude. Like the way everything reverberates off each other is like, it really gives you a sense of like, I'm in this cave, like I'm in this area, which is super, super cool.
Yeah, I didn't
And then
hear anything either.
Are we back on?
Yeah, we should be.
Yeah, I think we are. Yeah.
We should
Let
be
me
good.
Put it on the yeah, I had to refresh when I didn't see it until Division Matrix said welcome back, because my video still said unavailable.
Okay.
Try to refresh if you're not. I guess I should put on the chat.
I seem good. I seem okay. I'm just gonna adjust my camera real quick. But do you guys have any thoughts on this demo? What part of it maybe impressed you, or maybe what are you looking forward to in like the future of games, kinda? Because this is like a showcase of like, hey, this is the future.
The shadows, the like of everything, really, like just right here off the mountains and stuff like that. Like I guess when she was facing the other way, like just the shadows and how clear they look, like underneath the shadows, like how the rocks and everything still look clear like underneath shadows, and like how it's just the chalk on that as well, like just looks insane. Like that is like what blows my mind on there.
Okay.
That looks sick.
See if that's a little better.
Yeah, ray tracing.
But basically what's really used in this demo is like all the lighting is like dynamic, which is rendered in time, like in game, which is really wild because lighting is so freaking intense on your system. But it's really cool because like everything reacts to each other, which is super cool. Like I think that really adds to the immersion of the game because you're like, oh, like these, like look at these bugs, they're moving around like in response to the light. Like it looks really cool. And I wish I could skip to the end, but I can't. So
is this edited? I mean, is it really that smooth? Is there going to be no stutter? Even with all the detail this
was advertised as running on a PS5 like you're playing it, and this was supposed to be at GDC in March and playable at GDC. So you could go to a PlayStation 5 and be like, I'm gonna play this, and then you would just play it.
I'm impressed with the lack of stutter. I mean, even on PCs, even on strong PCs, when there's a lot of detail going on, sometimes if you pan real fast, you'll get some stutter, but.
Yeah,
cool.
The demo is running at 1440p dynamic resolution, which means like to keep the frame rate smooth at 30, it'll go in and out of 1440p. So it'll be like, oh, 1440p here. Oh, maybe it'll go to like 1280 down here. But if it keeps the frame rate smooth and it's above 1080 like that, and it looks that good, I'm sure, no problem right there. Sorry, I'm adjusting my camera real quick. Sorry about that. I'm sorry about all my technical difficulties today, everybody. Really wild. But yeah, this is the coolest part I think of the video here is like when the light just shines on everything and everything reflects off each other. It's so cool. It looks like a movie. This looks real. Like if I was walking by, I'd be like, this is a movie. I'm watching an Indiana Jones movie right now.
While we were down, I was telling Deep Hoodley that it looks like a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Probably has a better plot, so even though it doesn't exist. This game.
I'm not talking about plots. I'm just talking about the visuals. Like you could tell when Marvel incorporates the CGI, and then you can. It feels like you're like in some of those fight scenes, but you're controlling a character, which is damn impressive.
Yeah, and then this part is super cool because I think something I noticed was the draw distance. Like look around the environment. Like it looks so, like everything is still in high fidelity. It's not like, oh, it's further away, let's make it blurry or murky or whatever. Like, no, it looks very high res all the time, which is very cool.
My question for y'all, did this meet, exceed, or underwhelm your expectations?
I didn't even know this was going to be revealed, so I don't think I really had any expectations. Like, I just tuned into the stream and I was like, oh, a cool announcement, okay. And it was like, oh, an Unreal Engine 5 tech demo on the PlayStation 5? I was like, oh, okay.
Let me rephrase that. The capabilities of the PS5. Is this, with this demo that you see, is it kind of sort of like what you were expecting, beyond what you were expecting, or a little bit less?
I think probably a little beyond, actually, because I thought it was just going to be like, oh, it'll probably just, look a little better or sound a little better, but the sound really impressed me. The sound really impressed me when she was going through that cave, and just the amount of data being streamed in to that like scene, to all these scenes, is so ridiculous. Like that's what really impressed me. It's like, wow, nothing is losing its fidelity right now, no matter where I go in the scene, which is really cool, I think.
So it exceeded your expectations.
Yeah, I would say so.
What about you, Deepwoodley?
It meets my expectations for the PlayStation. If the Xbox were to do this, that would be like, wow. Like I would be more wowed. But like from the PlayStation, I kind of really feel like it should like just pop off on like this type of stuff.
Okay.
Like I really do like the fact that it would like drop and like to like what is it, like the quality or whatever, like to make up for like the frames lost and stuff.
Mhm.
To keep it at like the 30 frames and stuff.
Yeah,
I think that's
people
really cool.
people were crapping on this online because it's like, oh, it only runs at 1440p at 30 frames per second and not 4K 60. It's like, are you kidding me right now, dude? Like, first of all,
Yeah.
the point isn't the frame rate right here. The point is to show, like, look at the lighting, look at the sound, like, look at the sound, hear the sound, like all that stuff. Like, they weren't going for full 60 frames. I
also
mean,
don't-
I think it really looks good. Like, look at this water when she walks across it. First of all, like, it's so good looking.
I just don't think it's fair that like because I feel like for people to crap on it like as much as they like because I definitely saw like some people were like, oh yeah, it sucks and stuff like that too. Like I saw that, but it's like you guys are on where I saw it from was on Twitter, and it's like, dude, you guys are probably watching this from your phone, like your like it's iPhone 8 phone, and you're gonna say that this looks bad or something. Like you need to like why would you? I feel like that shouldn't dictate it either.
What about you, Sig? Did it impress you at all? Or were you just like, oh, okay, cool, next gen, whatever?
When I was asking about how smooth it was, I did not realize that it's 1440. You told me that it's when you said it's 1440 at 30
Mm-hmm.
frames. I feel it'll struggle on a 4K. I think they still have a lot of tweaking, optimization to do, because a 4K screen has more than double the amount of pixels that a 1440 monitor has. It's like 8 million versus just under 4 million. So that said, I think it meets my expectations. I don't think it exceeds it.
Mhm.
And I don't think it went less. I'm with Deep Poodley. I think it meets my expectations.
I think it is
people with high-end
impressive,
graphics
though. Impressive
cards,
tech.
people on PC with high-end graphics cards, they're not impressed by this. Like we've seen this before on other,
Yes, but the technology that's shown here is so much more advanced than what is being used right now. Like, especially with the lighting, like I said earlier, like that is a huge difference in games, and the sound is a huge difference too. So I think
I believe that they're telling me technology. All right, forget the technology. Assume I know nothing about technology.
Oh, and you're just like, oh, let me check out this video.
I'm looking at it with my eyes, with what I see, whether it's ray tracing or fake ray tracing. With my eyes tell me I've seen quality like this on high-end PCs.
Okay, but
I've seen quality like this on high-end PCs 2 years ago.
True.
So that said, I think it just meets my expectations. Like what Deep Poodley said, within the scope of, since it's a PlayStation. They had to get this kind of quality out at a $500 price point, which is
really
wild. When you consider that, it's pretty impressive. Yes. But again, it's not. This is not my wow. Let's break the stream because it's so beautiful. It's not. It's not that. Sorry to burst.
That's okay.
Bubble.
No, that's fine. I still think it's impressive, just like the way they can maintain it to look so smooth and with the fidelity of all the environments. I think that's really impressive.
Yeah. But if you were to roll this out right now, if they gave you the same game and a PS5 and you hooked it up to your 4K TV, I think you'll be like, they need to optimize it a little bit more because I think it would stutter with double the amount of
I think
pixels.
it would too, but I mean that's fine because again, this is Unreal Engine 5 doesn't come out until 2021. PS5 isn't coming out until later this year, so I mean, you're not going to see games utilize this tech until like 2022, 2023 because games take time. So this is a new version of an engine, so you got to work with that, but I think the promise is really cool. Like to get up to high-end PCs with $500 is pretty impressive, I think. So that's kind of where I'm coming from.
Right. It's not even a fair comparison because what is it? The GTX 2080 Ti is what, $900, $800,
something like that. Yeah.
Hey, you could buy 2 PS5s for one graphics card on that high-end PC. So it's not even a fair comparison.
Yeah. But I think it's super cool. A lot of Xbox people are just like, oh, it's not real gameplay because it's not a real game. I'm like, all right, dude, come on. Like, what are you doing?
I just really hope the games do use this though. Like,
Sick.
And people like actually buy a PlayStation to actually like play like these type of games and stuff like that. Because I don't want you to like. I think it's kind of dumb if you buy like a whole new PlayStation and you're just gonna play Fortnite on it. Like, that's kind of dumb. I think you should play get this PlayStation, play games that like are built for like this PlayStation to like just like really utilize like its technology, it's like what it can do and stuff. And like I think like people just need to get that. Like, and I understand that. Like, you getting PlayStation, get these high end games that you can get with it, or that you can play with it, and like really wow yourself with it.
Yeah, and during this announcement, this was an Epic Games announcement during Summer Game Fest. They did come out with another little mention here that they have released multiplayer dev tools for everyone, for all studios, to use for free to enable crossplay like Fortnite has. So they just put out their dev tools. It's like, everyone use it here. It's free. It's all yours. So
That's awesome.
I think
Yeah.
that will be something to really look forward to in the next gen is crossplay. Way more ubiquitous, way everywhere. So I think that's super cool.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah.
I love.
And then let's see here. Do you have anything else to add or say about that before we move on to the next thing?
I did see a lot of stuff that people were making fun of the Tim Sweeney's like backdrop.
Oh yeah.
And a couple streamers that were like use the same backdrop. They just like use their green screen behind them to use it, and it was really funny. I just thought that was funny.
Nah, Tim Sweeney doesn't have any money. He's only like one of the richest men in the world, I guess.
Right? Yeah, but there's a lot to say about that.
Cool. All right, so I guess we'll switch into. Did you guys watch the state of play yesterday for Ghost of Tsushima?
Dude,
So
kinda,
sick,
yeah.
dude. So
Yeah,
sick. I was a little disappointed because I sent it to Aaron. He was a little down on it, and I was like, "Oh man, like."
It
Sorry,
really
that's not
looks
it.
It really looks like a like Sekiro was definitely. I just have to compare it to that. Like, kind of. The only thing is like this is more of like a Assassin's Creed style like Sekiro, and like this is more my type thing because I remember like JD was talking about like the whole, or Captain Sniffy was talking about the whole like Sekiro, and he was trying to hype me into it, and I was like, I don't know, dude, it's not my type of game. That's more your type of game. Like
Yeah, I'm
should-
gonna try and get the gameplay up here in a second. I don't know why it's not showing up right now. But basically they split it into like three parts. This state of play, it was all of this is The Last of Us right now, sorry, but trying to get this gameplay up there. They split it into like the world, so exploration, and then combat, and then customization, which I think is a really smart way to show off your game. Yeah, so do you have any thoughts on that, Danny? As I get this gameplay up for some reason that isn't working, even though I literally tested this last night.
no, I mean just besides the fact that I might actually.
Are you gonna get it?
Really, I'm probably gonna get it. This is the one that I'm pretty sure.
Mr. Rags
I
on
don't
Sony
know.
exclusives.
Yeah. No,
All right, this might show
I'm
up. This might show up weird on stream. I apologize if it does.
I'm
It does not show up at
definitely-
all. Damn it.
That's
Man.
definitely one of the games that we can get talked into.
It's like I could see that. I could see that happening.
Like, if Captain Sniffy gets a good PowerPoint going and he screen shares it, he could probably convince me to do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Having
that's why.
some difficulties here. This is
Like, kinda
so
what Captain said.
frustrating.
Kind of what Captain Sniffy said. It's more like Assassin's Creed type. That's which is more for me. Which is more what I like. I like this type of games. It's a little bit more open.
Okay, that works. Yeah, I think so. They did a lot of cool things in the world, so they're trying to make it like almost HUD-less. How do you feel about that? So, do you like a HUD, or do you like if the game shows you things that the HUD would normally show you, but in game? So you get rid of the HUD, kind of.
I like the HUD, but there are instances where removing the HUD, it kind of makes you feel more helpless. So
More
I like a
helpless?
variant of both. Yeah. Like in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, when you're the two little kids trying to sneak around the house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And there's no.
You don't have a
and you're
HUD?
Like, oh my god! Like.
Yeah,
This is so
it kind
intense
of
right here.
like by having the HUD normally, and then when they pull it out from under you, you're just like, oh crap! Like you feel helpless. I think is the best way to describe it. Normally, you're used to not having no HUD. You think it's a cutscene, but
Yeah.
when you're controlling the character and there's no HUD, you're like, oh, what do I do?
It's like, wait.
I think
Oh yeah, I have to
It
figure
gives you
everything out
that
on my
sort
own.
Yeah,
I think when it comes to like HUDs and stuff like that, you shouldn't like have that much HUDs and stuff like information if you don't have that much equipment and stuff. But if you have like a crap ton of equipment that you can use,
Oh
you
yeah, I
have, like,
agree. I agree with that.
at any point, don't try and hide the HUD. You're gonna need it. I want to know. I want to know what's in my pockets. I don't want to like, oh yeah, I did have all this stuff that I could have used and like, make things harder on myself or whatever. But Yeah.
Well, I feel like it makes it more. I mean, more immersive is always like a key buzzword that everyone says. It's like, oh my god, I want to be immersed into the game. I don't want any gamey things in my video game. Which is like, all right, come on. Like, what do you want them to do here? Like, what do you? Oh, here we go. I think this might be it.
Yeah, with waypoints.
Sorry.
Kevin Sippy
Sorry.
Kevin Sippy says in the chat, like, he definitely talks about waypoints.
This is
Totally
so
agree with it. Like, if you can do it without waypoints, it's really sick. But I think also with waypoints, you should be able to turn them on and off. Like you can do in Assassin's Creed, you can turn them on and off, whether you want to like actually listen to what people have to say, where like they say, oh, you need to go over here, take this road, look at your map, and get into the city. And you'll find them in this quarter. You can do that without waypoints. Like,
so like maybe do like in-game hints.
Yeah, like they do like a lot of hints in Assassin's Creed, where and you can really like investigate and question the person to find out more information if you don't know what's going on. But yeah, like in Assassin's Creed, you can turn it on and off. Like you can have it set so like, oh, when you get it, collect them.
Here's the gameplay. Sorry about that, everybody. That was super weird. I tested everything last night too. Very frustrating.
Exploration has been at the heart of our open.
So this is in-game footage, by the way. Everything you're gonna see is you're playing. You're playing this. Like, first of all, look how amazing this looks. But
so we've continually
I did
ourselves,
take down quite
a
decent amount of notes here because I'm super excited for this game. First of all, and it's the last PlayStation game, PlayStation 4 game. Like that's really gonna shine on the PS4. It's kind of like the swan song of the PS4, I guess. So as he's pulling up his map, first of all, look at that map. It looks pretty cool. Actually,
the sound,
I like
the sound, Eric. Division Matrix is talking about the. You gotta mute the sound.
Sorry. My bad. A lot of things to keep track of here. All right, my bad. Sorry about that. So the way they're kind of avoiding waypoints is like you can, as you saw, he put like, I don't know, just an icon on the map, but it doesn't show up in the world. So it's not gonna be like the waypoint is over here. It's not gonna do that.
Yeah.
But the wind actually if you can summon the wind and it'll point you in the right direction. So you can just have like every time you see that gust of wind right there, it's like, oh, here, your objective's this way, or the marker you put on the world is this way. Which I think is super cool because it makes you really pay attention to the world more instead of always pulling up your map. Be like, oh, I have to go this way. Oh, I have to go this way. Which is really annoying. Like, I don't really like doing that.
Yeah. I think it's really the only other thing that you can compare. Like, I really like that's really cool compared to like other games where you like hold the back button or the start button or whatever. If you hold it, it's like, oh, you can see your path, and then like everything around you turns black, and you see like a giant laser like that shows like down a path. Like. It's like, oh, this is the path you need to take. Like, no, the wind showing like where you set the pin or like where you set the pinpoint thing is like way cooler.
Yeah, and if you notice, like your cape, the wind blows your cape, and if you're facing the opposite way, your cape will point you in the right direction, which I think is like that's pretty cool. It's like, all right, that's pretty sick. So other things that were mentioned in this, just if you guys have thoughts, just like feel free to chime in. I'm just reading off the notes that I took, just to give you the information here. There is wildlife, as you can see. There's like a little bear attack going on there. Some guy's being mauled by a bear. Just casually stroll past that. That's fine.
Those are always the best.
But then the environment will tell you more. So every time you see smokestacks like in the horizon, that's a signal of people that are in need of help. Maybe that's a mission. Maybe that's a side quest or something. So that's pretty cool. And if you look for like oddly shaped trees, and even certain animals will guide you to things like hidden locations or points of interest or something. So I think that's super cool as well. You'll see later when he's scrolling around that a bird will fly next to him, be like, "Hey, come over here, follow me." So I really like using the environment like that to give you the cues of where to go. I think that's really interesting. Have you guys ever played a game like that to have like the environment help you along so much? I don't think I have.
Not that I think of. I really like that map though.
Yeah, then, let's see. What else is cool in this world? Oh, there'll be certain animals will lead you to certain things. So like foxes, for instance, as you'll see coming up here, will lead you to hidden shrines, whereas birds will lead you to maybe a different type of hidden location. So like that bird that just flew next to him, if you keep following that bird, you'll go to a hidden location or a point of interest, which I think is super sick.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I do like it, but.
And then.
I'm already lost. I need a map, man.
Yeah.
I don't know where he started from. I lost. Where's north? Where's south? I don't.
Yeah.
Well, you can
I'm lost,
you
dude.
can pull up the map anytime. But
Oh,
there's
okay. Oh,
there's-
thank goodness.
Yeah, you can just hit the map button and pull it up, but like there's no mini map, which I like because I'd rather just pull up the map, like whatever, like that's fine. So yeah, and plus it looks like super gorgeous as well. And if you see torii gates around the world as well, that'll lead you to like kind of high mountain shrines or more important places. So it's like, oh, okay, there's this over here. Okay, maybe I gotta prepare a little bit more. Maybe I have to look at my gear and stuff. So I like all these visual cues here. And if you notice, there's always leaves and falling everywhere. The grass is always moving. It's super cool, super nice looking. Yeah, and then they actually did show off some combat. I'm gonna try and get that one up too, because that's kind of the crux of the game here. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I've watched this thing like 6 times just between editing it and recording it, so I know.
I want to know like how often these animals come and like just be like, hey, follow me. Like I want to know how often those really are gonna come along in the game. Like
oh, like if it's gonna be like every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Like
I don't want to be like annoyed by these things constantly coming out to me.
I think it's more like if you stroll past the animal in a certain distance, it's like, oh, I noticed that you're here.
Yeah, then it's gonna hop out.
It's just like
hop out at you.
Monkey falls off a tree, claws your face off. Hey, there's a thing over here. You could pet the fox. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so that's kind of exploration there, and I want to talk about combat too because it is Assassin's Creed-y, which I think is up your alley.
Yeah,
Mr. Danny. So I'm gonna try and get that up here. I apologize if the screen gets messed up. Again, I had this prepared, but apparently it didn't work. But yeah, what are your thoughts, Sig? Do you think you would play this game? Is this do you like Japanese games like this that are It's supposed to be rooted in reality too. Very, very real. Like you're not going to be summoning any spirits or throwing any magic. Like you're a dude. You're a samurai. You're a dude. Like
yeah, I it's a game I would play. I don't see myself finishing the game though. I don't have enough patience to finish games like this.
It's like I don't have enough. All right, so that's that, and then we'll do this here. Sorry about the screen. If it gets messed up here. But yeah, so combat.
Map, like player wise, like how long is it gonna take you to run across from one side of the map to the other?
Oh, I have no
We just
clue.
showed you some exploration.
I have
Like,
no
let's
idea
Gears
about that
and
one,
check
sir.
out some combat.
But
Yeah, I mean that's like a later down the road question.
yeah, but this is some combat here, and there's 2 styles of combat you can do. You can do a samurai combat, which is very much like I'm gonna face you head on. I'm gonna not throw smoke bombs or kunai or whatever at you. Like I'm just gonna fight you, straight up fight you. This is what he does actually. He goes and
ever
there's a
seen a
showdown
samurai
button,
movie,
so you can
you know
like
what to
the aspect
expect.
ratio of the screen changes into a very like
Two
samurai
warriors
dual
sizing each other up,
aspect. Is very
waiting
cool.
for the
So
other
you'll see that
to
up
make
here.
the first move.
Do you have to like spec into one over the other? Can you like master one over like the other type of combat, or does it just as you play the game, you gain all the skills and the higher level you are, just like you're good at everything?
I think you can have different techniques. They touch on that in the customization section, which I do have as well. But yeah, you find like different charms and different kind of different techniques you learn. So as your reputation grows as either the ghost or the samurai, I'm not sure if which one persists throughout the game. You'll get more points in that, and then you unlock more stuff in that kind of combat style. So I think it's cool like that, which is super cool.
Alright, yeah, that's cool.
And there's ranged weapons, and there's a parry mechanic, which is cool. You'll see here, or like an instant dodge kind of type of thing. And I like how it's not just button mashy, because you're a samurai, man. You're not just swinging your sword everywhere. Like you're
not brawling,
cool, collected warrior.
Yeah, you're not brawling out there like going in and smacking people. Like you're actually like fighting technique style.
Yeah, and there is different stances as it
There's
said.
dialogue again, Eric.
Oh my god, sorry. Oh, every time I redo it, it'll come up. Okay, I'll remember that. Sorry. Yeah, so different stances is really cool. I like that. I think there's a little power-up bar at the bottom left there. You can see on the HUD. You have like special abilities you can do, maybe like more advanced techniques, like how he bows after he kills everybody. It's like, I will honor your death, even though I destroyed you.
Okay.
So this is kind of the sneakier, stealthier, more Assassin's Creed-y type of combat here as you're the ghost. As you can see, he's actually got different armor on, which is cool. So in this game, the armor actually has different mechanical properties, what they said. So maybe you move faster if you have lighter armor on. Maybe, you know, you take more damage if you have heavier armor on. Stuff like that. So I think that's super cool as well.
Yeah, this guy's the leader of like the Jedi Council because he totally just deflected an arrow.
Samurai Jedi. That'd be pretty wild. Yeah, so we'll show a little bit of that, and then I'll talk about the customization because that's kind of it's kind of boring to watch. So I mean, combat's a little bit more interesting. Do you guys have any questions so far? Maybe like, I don't know, is this actually running on a PS4 because it looks so good? But yeah.
No.
How does this Assassin's Creed-y Japanese style kind of get you guys? Like, are you more interested, or you're like, it's just a rehash of Assassin's Creed, just, you know, in Japan?
I like it because it's just like you can play it how you want to. It's not like you have to go in and do this, like play it like this. This is the only way that you can get in and like say that the mission's like, oh, go in here, grab this letter and walk out. Like you have your option of how you want to do it, which is what's sick. Which is why I like it a lot. You can sneak in, like if you can sneak in the entire time, you can sneak in the entire time, or you can just change your mind and just like actually brawl with some people, which is what's cool.
Yeah, and there's actually like a fear mechanic, which is super cool. You'll see a little bit later. I'll point it out when it comes up. But like as you kill people in this kind of stealthier ghost way, like people are like, oh my god, what is around me? Is this like a magical entity or something? Like, and then as your reputation grows, they'll actually fear you. They'll like run away from you. They'll be like, oh my god, I need to get the hell out of here. Like I can't fight this guy. Like this is too scary. Like you'll see it. So you see it on this guy right here coming up. He just drops his spear and he's like, like I don't want to fight you. So I think that's super cool.
Wait, when is this supposed to come out? Because I do want to know like more about like the economy and stuff like that too. Like, do you just make your own weapons, or do you like make your own?
Well, I haven't seen any weapons used by the main character that is not a katana, so I don't know if there will be more weapons. Just because they didn't show any doesn't mean there won't be, but I just don't know. You can customize a lot, though, actually. We'll go into that customization video here real quick here. And there's so much cool stuff like that you can turn on and off. Like, you can be like, oh, I want it fully voice acted in Japanese. All right, cool. You can do that. I want it to be black and white. You can do that. Like, it's really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll show you guys the black and white kind of look here. Super sick. It makes it look so much more intense, too. Like, I don't know. Like, it just looks so intense. All right, so I'm gonna move the screen real quick and then turn this down so you guys can see it. I apologize again for this kind of lackluster preparation, even though I did it. All right, here we go. All right, so you can customize your look, all of that stuff. Any comments, Sig? Does this interest you even more as we're going through it, or are you just like, just another game, another open world game?
I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm not interested in this.
Okay, that's fine. Not all games are for everybody, man.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
But yeah, so you have different types of charms. So you have like defense charms, stealth charms, attack charms, utility charms, which is like passive effects. So you can do all that, and then as you choose different techniques, you get more charms within that kind of technique. So I think that's really cool. That's super, super cool. And something they mentioned a lot was photo mode. I don't know are you guys big fans of photo mode in games? Because I am, but I don't use it that often.
Okay, sorry, Kevin Stewart just said something. That's kind of what I was about to say when you were talking about the changing of the how customization. I definitely love like customization. I want to be able to do everything. I want to be able to like go around and like make my entire guy look all black, like which I love to like make my people look all black, especially if I'm gonna be samurai with like like the ghost mode. Like I'd want to be able to go
Makes
all
sense.
black.
Yeah.
Also, at the same time, when I get like towards the end of the game and I know that I'm like Boss Nova, I want to run around naked.
Like a peacock.
I don't know
the opposite.
if the
I want
game
to do
will
like
let you do that.
I want to do like I want to just run in like Assassin's Creed, like in Assassin's Creed towards the end. I was definitely like running around in underwear, just slaughtering the big guy. And I'm like, yeah, like I want to be able to do that stuff too.
Captain Sissy, lol. Captain Stiffy says he doesn't care about photo mode. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I think it's cool though. I think it's cool because if you put so much work and detail into making this world look as good as it does, you might as well have photo mode shine, right? I mean, you guys put that much work into it, sure. That's fine.
The only thing with photo mode that I don't like is like most like the Xbox and the PlayStation has like screen captures and stuff that you can just screenshot your stuff anyways. So that's why I think it's kind of like pointless to do that.
Well, I don't think so because this photo mode has like a bunch of settings that you can change that you wouldn't be able to do on the system. Like,
Yeah, I guess,
you can
yeah.
change the leaves, you can change the wind, you can change the color of a bunch of stuff,
Mhm.
you can change the soundtrack, you can change like you can make a video even. You can even make a video of stuff. So like I think that's pretty cool. How you can make everything look the way you want it to look.
I'm gonna be honest. With Ghost Recon Wildlands, they had a photo mode, and whenever me and my cousins grouped up and we did co-op,
Mhm.
we were trying to find the best places to take selfies.
And
like,
look at this.
We
Look
would
at
like
this
jump
here,
off
like-
a cliff.
Oh man.
And like you
So I can definitely attest to the photo mode being kind of, especially when it looks great. Like this black and white right now, that'd be sick. But
Yeah, it looks
is there
so
co-op
good.
on this game?
No, this is a single player game. It's a story. It's a single player story. But yeah, I really like how they added this black and white film kind of Kurosawa Seven Samurai look. I think it really I'll probably play some of it like this. I will not play the whole game like this. Sorry, it's not going to happen. But maybe on like a second playthrough. But I do think it looks super cool. Would you guys ever play it on black and white? Or maybe like a mission or two, be like, I'll do a boss fight in this. This looks cool.
I have to be in the mood. I
Gotta be in the
think.
mood.
Yeah.
I feel like too much information is lost when you go black and white.
Maybe. But maybe that's why they have like the wind and birds and animals like guiding you instead of like colors on the map and stuff.
It looks cool though.
I think it looks really, really cool. Really, they put a lot of work into it. Really cool. Okay. Well, that's pretty much. Those are the two biggest stories. That's why I wanted to focus on them so much because there ain't much. There ain't that much stuff to really talk about, other than those two things. But I guess let's see. It is 12 o'clock right now. We start around like 11:05. What do you guys want to do? Run through a little bit of this, or go to maybe the end?
Sure.
Or... Okay. All right. We'll run through it here. Okay. Let me see if I can get this out of here, and then we'll get this out of here, and then we'll show some gameplay of this. So some JD dying a lot here in Ghost Runner. Tried to edit this and it did not work. Sorry JD, you're gonna die a lot in this video. Yeah, so the next topic. Oh, actually, one of the cool topics. Do you guys remember? Oh man, I remember this. So you definitely have to remember this. Sig is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. You remember those games?
Oh.
They are actually
One of the best games ever.
getting a remaster, and it looks like this. On screen, this is the trailer for it right now.
So
This
sick.
is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 coming together in a bundle.
Mm.
And
Tony Hawk actually streamed it.
It looks cool.
The other day.
yeah, talk
Tony
about
Hawk
it,
and
man.
Jack Black.
Talk about it.
Yeah, Tony Hawk, Jack Black, they streamed it for a bit. They were playing it, and like Tony Hawk himself was like, I don't know. Jack Black was really spending like half the time just making fun of Tony Hawk. Man, you're washed up. You can't do this stuff anymore. You wouldn't be able to do this in real life anymore. Yeah, they showed like the side by sides of like just like this with the old gameplay. And God, it was like such an awesome thing. Like as soon as they announced it, I remember I was in Tampa at the time. Like they announced it, and I was oh my God. Like I told my friends, I was like, guys, do you like remember Tony Hawk's Pro Skate? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, well, like watch this. Like look at this real quick. And like they were like, oh my God, this is amazing. And immediately like when I first saw like the headline for it or whatever that they were remaking it, I immediately thought of like the song Superman by God, whatever, I can't remember the band that makes it, but it's like it was in the original Tony Hawk's Pro Skate, and like it's like one of like the band. Anytime I hear this song, I immediately think of Tony Hawk, like this game, because I played this game for so long. Me and my friends would just come over and just play this like all the time, especially like which also brings me to the next point. I really hope that I personally think that they should bring in the cheats, the old cheats that they did before. Like where you could just like do crazy stupid things where you could just go like super high in the air for like no reason off of a ramp, and like you could just move super fast, you move super slow or something like that. Like I don't know, just like those fun like
That'd be
wacky
cool.
things that you could do like before. Like I really wish that they could do that. But dude, this game was like the shit back in the day. It was oh my God, I loved it.
So you're definitely gonna pick this up.
Oh, for sure. Like if I can play it sooner, I'd pay more money to play it sooner. I really would, yeah. And like, but I remember I did see like some Tony Hawk playing it and stuff, and like he was definitely like showing the realism and stuff, and like he showed like only one map though, and that they're having the tapes back in it. I don't know if you guys remember those, the tapes that you had to collect and like the hidden locations.
Yeah, man.
That was dope.
They're pretty much just making it visually better and making it feel the same. Does it interest you at all, Sig? Did you play any of these games, or do you have any friends that are just like, yo, this is it?
I did play this game. Me and Division Matrix were roommates in college, and when we first started the game, we thought we were good, you know, with 100,000 points, and then all of a sudden, some of the people that we partied with, they were doing 1 million, 2 million, and by the time we were done with college, I think the high score was like 3.8 million, or somebody pulled 4 million or some 5 million. So
are you gonna pick this up?
Yo,
it's $40. It's
maybe
$40.
I might have.
I'm pretty sure it's $40. It's not fully priced.
Yeah, it was close to 5 million. I remember Division. I remember a score like 4.8 popping out of my head. I don't remember who ripped it. Was it you? Anyway, it got to the point where when we would have drinking parties, like everybody's gathered around the couch watching like a session, like whoever could pull some really crazy scores, and then you'd be like, oh, it was crazy. So it was a great game, lots of memories. I don't know that. I mean, I want to pick up the game, but I don't know if we'll have the same excitement towards it. But the memories definitely were awesome.
Well, if it feels the same, I think that should be like, wow, this really, it feels the same and it looks so much better. Oh, like that's all I need from a remake, pretty much. What about you, Division Matrix? Are you gonna get it? Are you gonna pick it up? Sound off in the chat.
I really just want to do all the stupid stuff that I used to be able to do before, like slam into each other while we're skating, like me and my friends, just to like make them mess up. Like and stuff like that. Like I really want to do like just have fun with it. Like I'm not trying to like have a competitive ranked skateboarding thing. Like,
I'm not trying.
Like,
I'm not about that.
I get it. Like people like want to get top scores and stuff like that, but like I really hope that they don't do that, or worse, like battle royale it.
Oh my gosh, a battle royale.
Just like imagine like you have to be so 20 points or else you get knocked out. Like. No, I don't want
Division Matrix, it will be on PC. It'll be on Steam or Epic Games. One of those two. I can't remember which. We'll see at the end of the trailer when they show like where it goes. But yeah, I'm not really gonna get it because I didn't really play those games just because I just didn't get it.
Crazy.
I guess I don't know, man. I guess I didn't play it, but
it's one of those like we played a lot of Tekken also, but when I play Tekken now, it doesn't have quite the same pop that it had at that time. So I'm fearful that it'll be the same with this game. Like if we play it again, we're not mentally where we were back then, and the graphics aren't what. I mean, back then the music and the graphics were sick. Like,
sure, but if it feels good,
right?
I feel like that'll kind of bring you back.
Yeah.
Be like, oh yeah, like this is it.
Goldfinger, that's the band. Sorry, I just saw it come up. Goldfinger, Superman. That's the song. Whenever it comes on, I instantly think of Tony Hawk.
Goldfinger. I'm googling it right now.
If you play the original one and you hear this, you're gonna be like, dude, oh, I remember it. It's gonna trigger it way in the back of your head. It's gonna tap into something you didn't know was there. But yeah, I really can't put enough emphasis like how much I really hope that they stick with the skate community, because the skate community is more of like a trolley kind of community, and they're more of like a laid back
trolley kind of community.
You heard the song?
Dude, on YouTube, the video on YouTube, everybody's comment is talking about Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Oh man!
Yeah, that was it. I was posted on the
That's
chat.
really, really funny. All right, well, that's. You guys want to talk more about it?
One more thing. I do want to say, like, if they do have any kind of like downloadable content or something like that for it, like, I want to be able to, for the downloadable content, like, if the people who are making the game, they're like thinking about downloadable content, this is what you need to do. You need to have people be able to like download skins where they can just skateboard as like an alien or like a giant monkey or something like that. Stupid, like, because that I would pay money for that too. Like, I'd totally pay money.
Take my money. Put out anything and take my money.
I'd pay $5 for something like that. Yeah. You guys are just posting the song.
Dude. Man, I bought a real skateboard too because of that game.
For real, I was
Dude,
wearing
the
skate shoes.
$100 special edition comes with a deck. It comes with a birdhouse
Not
deck. And I was like, damn,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
that's so sick. I don't even skate. That's sick.
But that's all I have to say about that.
Nice. Okay, cool. So I guess we should move on to the next thing here. I'll put up some of JD's Ghost Runner gameplay. Sorry about not editing it again. Just, I don't know. Be better. Get good. All right. So the next thing. Have you guys played Mafia? Actually, because I haven't. Did you guys play Mafia at all? The game, not the party game. The video game.
Yeah, I played it for like a minute once upon a time.
I played one mission, one time, of one game.
Yeah.
But there is a Mafia Trilogy remaster coming out. 2K announced this. There'll be more information shown on May 19th. But I'm pretty interested because I had never played these games, and the screenshots look sick. Like they look so like the movie Untouchables with Sean Connery and Kevin Costner, like that gangster movie. It looks very much like that. So very, very excited to play that. And I've heard it's really good. I've heard the story is really good. So I'm looking forward to that one. And then we have some news about the Elder Scrolls 6, actually. Actually, I should rephrase that. We have no news for a couple of years for the Elder Scrolls 6. Pete Hines, VP at Bethesda, big old Bethesda Softworks, making games, I guess, if you want to call Fallout 76 a game. He said to a fan on Twitter, it's like, hey, we're not gonna share any Elder Scrolls 6 information for a couple of years. But they revealed this game 2 years ago. Like, I think you're screwing up, dude. Like, someone's asking you 2 years later, hey, what any more details on this game? And you're like, no, not for a couple of years. I'm like, are you kidding me, dude? Like, what the hell are you guys doing? What are you working on?
They dropped the ball with 76, and then they like took everything and used all their resources to crank money to 76 because they really thought they would make more money on it.
I'm in a prison. I can calibrate only basic protocols from in here.
I mean, I didn't. Yeah.
It'll have to suffice for now.
I don't agree with that, but whatever. You know, they gotta support the game that they messed up a lot. So, but moving on, like Captain Sippy said in the chat here, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate will not be at EVO this year. EVO basically is canceled because of COVID-19, because just like everything else in the world is put on hold basically.
You'll have to fight your way
And
out
they're
of
doing an
here.
EVO Online tournament. And Super Smash Bros. Ultimate
Yeah,
is
that's leads
not
to
going to be in
another
there
sector.
because of its online problems, which makes me so frustrated because
The
Nintendo
software is a mess.
should have the capability
I rebooted your
to host
acceleration
online
module. You
tournaments
should be
and
able
stuff.
to
Like they
squeeze
have this capability. They're a giant company.
You
They
should
just
be
don't
able
do
to
it.
squeeze
Because the
through
internet
that
is peer-to-peer for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and not a server-based like other fighting games are and should be. So it got dropped from the lineup. So I think Killer Instinct's going to be there. I think Dragon Ball Fighter Z is going to be in there. All the other ones, just not Smash.
in the air.
What do you guys think about that? You think it's the right call, or just they should kind of suck it up and be like, hey, like, kind of
think
fix your
Travis-
internet. Like,
The trespasser is
we're
in
trying
the
to do
area.
something here.
Kevin Simpson said it in like the simplest form. Their online is crap. Like everyone that I know that like plays Super Smash Bros. Online, like they just want to get a quick game in and stuff. Like they just
Focus.
like it's just more of a hassle. It's not.
Dodge.
It's not like
Sustain the boost.
it's easy to just like get on, play with your friends,
Go for the kill.
and maybe
No,
jump
it's
to
not.
another.
Well done.
You have to jump
that's
through
just
a
Nintendo.
couple of hoops.
State. You have to get me out of prison
Like,
so I can get your
That's the only
software
problem I have with
running.
Nintendo.
I'm being held outside this.
They need help with
I'm
that.
being held outside this dome
Yeah,
zone.
it's pretty lackluster, let me tell you. Especially for the most
Yeah.
popular fighting game in the world. Like,
Yeah,
come on.
it's really. Yeah, they could. I don't know. They could have their own really big tournament, and they just kind of aren't doing anything with it. Like, I don't know.
There's video nights again.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I gotta keep remembering that every time you load it up, it goes to the max volume, which is super annoying. Sorry
Or
about that.
whenever you prepare these clips, just cut all the audio out of them.
Yeah, I'll do that. I should have done that. That's way easier. Way easier. Okay, so that's disappointing to me anyway. I was really excited to watch some Smash Online at EVO, but never mind with that. And you guys
Yeah.
have-
Also, one thing that Kevin Siffy did tell me, because I remember he recorded this and he was kind of like we were watching it together, and I was like, dude, like I was like, did you die? And he's like, oh yeah, 2 times actually. And I'm like, what? Like, how are you dying so fast? He's like, and he was definitely saying that like the game specializes in recovering from dying. Like, so you're expected to die a lot, and I'm like, really? And like, yeah, I mean, the killing is just so quick and everything.
Oh,
it's,
this
it's
game, Ghost Runner right now that we're showing. Oh yeah.
Ghost Hunter, sorry, I totally off the rails here. Sorry, but yeah, I remember he's just like, yeah, I died like twice, and I'm like, no way, and like, sure enough, like, I'm like, dude, I didn't even see you die there. That was so fast.
No, dude. Like when I was trying to edit last night, I was putting a mark on every desk so I could be like, all right, cut this to here, and it just like there is just a sea of green marks, dude. Just like wow, you definitely died a lot. But I also died a lot when I played this demo as well. So you just kind of it's one of those things you have to be like, okay, the enemies are here and they do these things. I have to be very, very, very fast and very quick to react. So it's super fun. I like it though.
It definitely has a Mirror's Edge to it.
Yeah, Mirror's Edge and Katana Zero like put together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. Then I think we're gonna move on to our deals here because I do want to wrap this up relatively soon here. So there's a lot of deals, and in the chat, if you go to the link, I think someone posted GTA 5 is free on the Epic Game Store, which is super wild, by the way.
I've never seen that game free before.
Well.
Oh wait, it was on Game Pass free. Well, I mean, technically not free, but it was on Game Pass.
Yeah, but it's free. It's like straight up free. Just go into Epic and get it.
Yeah, everyone's kind of like going back to it. I remember seeing that. Like a bunch of fans were like, "Yeah, we're probably just gonna go download it real quick, get it in." Especially because it's coming off of Game Pass. So and because they're putting Red Dead on there.
Yeah, that's pretty damn smart. That's super smart. Rockstar's like, how do we space out our games perfectly? Oh, this is how.
Yeah, and also one thing I wanted to say about like the GTA because I remember Kevin Stiffy JD like talked about it a while ago. He kind of touched up on it and like I knew that there was more to it. But he was saying that like a while ago that people on GTA were like running around after the whole alien thing that happened. They were running around in alien suits and they were jumping like people in like the street and stuff. They were just running up to him and beating him with like melee weapons and bats and stuff. And I guess a lot of people were affected by that. Like a lot of people were getting beat up by aliens. They're like, man, like what the hell? Like I hate these aliens. They're really pissing me off. So they made another alien group. So there's the green aliens and then there's the purple aliens. And so if they ever see each other in the servers, it's a fight on site. Like, and they just melee each other. And so there's so many videos on like Twitch, YouTube of like people just driving around doing missions, just in their cars looking at it or on their phones on their game. And like in the corner of their eye, they just see like two cars pull up to each other and they just start fighting, like just whacking each other with bats and stuff. Like it has
its own online universe, dude. It's its own whole
alien gang war. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like turf wars out there. And like I saw another video of like them capturing like a green, like a purple one. It's like we have one of yours, and like they caught one. It's like the community's hilarious. The whole roleplay thing, their community is definitely what keeps it going. Like they're hilarious. But yeah, like they definitely been they definitely took that over with like the whole alien thing. And like I know that there's another like little smaller group that's growing up, getting a little bit bigger, and they're like the CIA agents or like they're in suits and they're the ones that are like always hiding around corners waiting for them to fight, and then they go and kill them. Like it's just they always kill the winners and stuff. So like it's pretty funny. That's just one thing I wanted to bring up. That I remember you talked about it a while ago. But God, it's hilarious.
Dude, I have never seen a game have this long legs before, like GTA 5. Like not even a little bit, dude. And they're GTA 6 is in production, but it's like why even rush? Like we're making literally millions of dollars. Like there's no reason to rush.
And then there's like their roleplay server is just so funny too. Like God, they like I remember seeing a video of this guy like he just did a mission, turned something in, goes into his car, and he didn't see it. The guy who was streaming didn't see it, but like there was someone crawling and like going underneath their car, like to go in front of it, and like he hid underneath like kind of the car. So when he got in his car, started it and drove, he ran the guy over. And he's like, oh, he ran me over. Like, oh God. And he like called the police, which the roleplay police. And the roleplay police had to like arrest the guy because he did hit him with his car. And he's like, dude, what is this? What is this fraud? Like he's like,
this is real life, dude. I don't want this.
Yeah.
I don't want this.
Funny. Like the community's hilarious. Like, God.
Division of Interest is Skyrim, maybe, in the chat, a game that has really long legs. Yes, I think Skyrim does have long legs, but mostly due to the community and not necessarily the developers like putting in a bunch of extra content. They're just re-releasing it on like every platform ever. That's not, I don't know.
Yeah. They're re-releasing it and then they're re-releasing it in VR. And people are still buying it.
Oh yeah, people are definitely buying it.
Yeah. like even on the multiple re-releases. Oh wait, also I did want to talk about one other topic too, or like two
Okay.
other topics really.
Okay.
FPSGG. I don't know if you guys have heard of them. They FPSGG is working with another like stream management company. I think it's called like Firm Loaded, and they're releasing like digital collectibles, like collectible cards, like and they're like sticker sets and stuff like that of top gaming influencers, like Twitch streamers, YouTubers, and stuff like that. Before they did do CS:GO cards and stuff like that. They did do like cards like where it was they showed like the CS:GO pros, and then like on the cards they showed like the stats of the pros, and then like it's digital, so they put like hyperlinks or like links and small videos attached to them, like showing like really crazy plays that these pros have done like in the past and stuff, and so like you can see the card art that they kind of make, and like their videos, their stats, and everything. But like the card art isn't just like a picture of them. It's not like just like a photo of them or whatever. It's not like a Facebook photo of them.
It's not like
it's
it's not like a baseball card or anything.
No, it's supposed to be like that, but a cooler version in my opinion, like because it's digital, so they can do crazier things with it.
Okay.
And the artists I guess that are working on it are like doing like interpretations of how they are, and like I don't know how to explain. I guess like I'm gonna post a picture in the Discord later if you guys want to see like what exactly I'm talking about with these new like gaming influencers. But like for Shroud, they have like Shroud's face inside a guy who has like a hood over him, because I guess he plays like a decent amount of Omen in Valorant.
Okay.
And so they're saying like these are what we're trying to do with him. And like they also have like Tim the Tatman. I don't know if you guys know him. He's another streamer. Well, the streamers that they have like so far, the big like gaming legends that they have like that are going to be on this like whole setup that they're doing is like Summit 1G, Tim the Tatman, Shroud, Dr. Lupo, like those big names and stuff like that people know, like if you're in like esports.
Where's
and
Ninja,
stuff like that.
dude? Where's Ninja?
I don't know, dude. Ninja's always doing his own thing.
He's
always
just, crapping
right?
himself
Like,
on Mixer right now. Like,
but I'm expecting him to have his own like eventually, but like they have them like Tim the Tatman in like armor and like whatnot. Like he's looking like they have him set up like cooler ways and stuff. But that's one of the things that's coming out like soon, and people have been like collecting these cards and stuff like that because gaming is definitely starting to take off, especially like esports and stuff. And then I also did want to say another thing about Valorant real quick, because they did just do that huge ban on it. If you guys heard about it, but like 9,000 accounts did just get banned.
wow.
But like Valorant's still having
Did they
like a
say
cheat issue.
where from?
What do you mean? Like
What like country they were mostly from?
Oh no, they didn't say. But like this was just their first wave, and like they are really taking it slow. And I think that they should do it a little bit harder, a little bit faster, because like I said, like the ranked is definitely having some issues where like people are just cheating and they're just requeuing, and like there's a bunch of streamers stuff like that where they like show like straight up that someone says they're like, yo, are you cheating? And they'll be like, yeah, we're cheating. They're not doing anything about it, and they're like,
That's
yeah, what?
insane
And
to
then
me.
like 2 rounds later the game gets reset because the person got disconnected, like the person got like sent
Oh god.
kicked out or
Your
whatever.
face is all
And
messed
yeah,
up. Sorry.
Oh,
Let me
whoa.
fix that. I didn't realize that.
But yeah, that was like
I'll
the
just
whole
put
first
you right
thing,
here.
and like it's crazy because like a lot of the people like that are getting banned too, like are some like just people who shouldn't be getting banned. Like there's a Mixwell, which is like another pro CS:GO player who's been playing Valorant a lot. He
Mhm.
plugged in his phone. He said this is what he says. He said that he plugged in his phone to his PC like via USB, and the game kicked him out and said that he was cheating. They thought that like that was his phone connected to his PC while he's playing, and the VAC definitely kicked him out, and they were like, "Yo, you cheating?" And he's like, "No, this is literally just my phone." And he got a small ban, but they already lifted the ban and whatnot.
Good.
But yeah,
I think that
with
is kind of a little bit much for that.
right. And then Tencent too. Also, one last thing, one other thing. Tencent like just released their reports, like they increased 31% on online games and revenues, and like this is just like in their first quarter, and I guess
Really?
from like just this last quarter, like they went up like what is it, like 31% by another at like 4.15 billion in profits, and the first quarter of 2020 financial results, total revenues for the period are up 26%. I guess they generated a net profit of 4.15 billion, which apparently 6% compared to the same time last period. So like they're
Wow.
definitely this COVID thing. If any of you guys are hardcore like conspiracy theorists, Tencent was behind COVID.
Tencent was behind COVID, even though they have literally enough money than the world. So
Yeah.
like they don't need. Oh, it looks like Sig might
They
be
wanted
back
more
here.
money.
I'm back.
All right, let me fix you up here. All right, now you fixed. You all good? All right, cool. Yeah, Tencent making more money than God, so.
Yeah, right. They just wanted more money. But yeah, definitely they're thriving out here.
Okay, cool. All right, so I think we should move on to our deals and our rumors real quick because, I think we've been recording for an hour and 18. I think, I don't want to go too much over time here because I had that crazy power outage or whatever. I don't know what the hell happened. But, so like we mentioned earlier, GTA 5, free on the Epic Game Store. Grab that. And there's a rumor, actually, that the next free games that will be dropped by Epic have been leaked. Remember, this is a rumor, so this isn't, this isn't gospel or anything. The next few games could be Civilization 6. That's super cool, because I like Civ. I like those games. Borderlands The Handsome Collection. Okay, whatever. That's Borderlands 1 and 2, and I think Tales from the Borderlands. I'm not sure about that, though. And then Ark, Survival Evolved, I think is the name of that game. So those could be the next free games on offered by the Epic Game Store here. So that's pretty cool. Look out for those if that's true. They're really just kind of throwing some good games at you, so pick them up. And then let's see what else we got here. Oh, Marvel's Iron Man VR, that game that looks pretty okay in my opinion, was delayed, but now it's coming out July. What do I have here? July 3rd. So if you guys have PlayStation VR, pick that up. I don't know if it's on other VR platforms. I don't think it is. So, sorry, go get a PSVR, I guess. Then we have a new Paper Mario game actually got revealed by Nintendo. Does this excite anybody? Did you guys ever play Paper Mario? Or chat?
No.
Any of you guys ever play Paper Mario?
Yeah. Anyone?
No,
I haven't.
No one's played that?
No way.
Oh, John has.
Yeah.
By the way, Google got hacked.
What?
Yeah, we got an issue with one of the file that I was putting out was when you try to save as PDF on a Google Chrome browser. The result, it spits out wingdings or some sort of like hieroglyphic crazy code. Yeah.
That is not normal.
That's not good.
Oof.
So you fixed it? You just called up Google and was like, listen, Google, here's what you need to do.
I can't fix that. Google's got to fix that.
Damn, get on your crap, Google.
Aaron's like, dude, it's broken. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm looking at it. I'm like, no, that's not us. That's Google, man.
It's like, that's out of our control. But yeah, so there's a new Paper Mario game. It's called Paper Mario the Origami King. It'll release on July 17th. So you either got to choose between Ghost of Tsushima or Paper Mario. So you got a hard decision right there. I don't know which one you guys are going to choose, but maybe both.
The closed one.
But,
I did see one other game that was coming out on the 23rd of June. I don't know if you guys remember. I think it's a remake. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Oh, I have seen that. Yeah, I didn't play that game though back in the day.
Yeah, but they're coming out with it. I guess they had like two. Didn't they have like 2 or 3 of them? Like whatever. I remember my friends were playing it and they were like, "This game is sick. It's so much fun." And I'm like, "Dude, it looks like nothing. Like, you literally don't do anything. What is that?" But I remember they loved it, and I was like, "Oh God, whatever." But that game's supposed to be coming out like a new a different version, basically like a
remaster or a remake,
like a reboot. I think of like the whole thing. That see, Cat City's one of it. Yeah, he's one of the people who was on it. Like,
wow,
I don't know
okay, I don't know anyone that's played that game besides you. Holy crap, okay.
Dude, I had friends who played it, but I was like, there's nothing. You don't do anything. It's not. You just go out and do stuff. I don't know. That's whatever. But that game's supposed to be coming out.
Nice. I guess that'll be fun, maybe, to whoever plays it, because I don't know who will play that.
Yeah.
But a next thing that got revealed is Neo 2, a game I'm still playing right now, and a game Aaron will play eventually, will come out with its first DLC on July 30th, which is super exciting. It's called The Tengu's Disciple. Sounds super cool like that and stuff. So I'm pretty excited for that. Hopefully there'll be new stuff, new enemies, new weapons. So looking forward to that. And then that's it for the deals. We do have some rumors that are pretty wild and insane here. All right, so that's it for the Ghost Runner gameplay. I guess I'll just go back to trailers. We'll just do that. Wow, that worked. Okay. Okay, so. Oh, what's
Sound.
up?
Does it have sound on it?
It should be
Just
down
making
though.
sure. Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, it's down. Yeah, so there's some rumors here. There's a rumor that the Xbox Series X may cost $400 to undercut the PS5. Do you guys think this is true?
Yeah.
What?
I think like, would you think the Xbox is supposed to be like cheaper? Yeah, I think the Xbox is for sure gonna be doing that.
Really?
Like,
You think it'll go $400 to $400 for the Series X?
I think it's gonna go to 400 or 450. Like,
Wow.
max, like, because they don't really. I don't think they're bringing as much to the table as like PS4 is. Like when it comes to like hardware wise and stuff like that. I just don't.
It's more powerful though. It's supposed to be more powerful. The Series X. It's got 12 T-flops of power compared to the 9 point whatever PlayStation 5.
I know. I still don't. I don't know. I just think it's gonna. I think that's like really the only thing it has cheap. Like I don't know. I think it just is. Because I think like the PS4 is still gonna like Shazam more. Because I think the PS4 has like more stuff that they haven't even revealed yet. They're slowly revealing things. Like every day, like it's just like, oh, this is something new. This is something new. Like this is more wow like stuff.
What do you think, Sig? Do you think Microsoft will do that or can afford to even do that? $400
Yeah, they
for
can.
that console? Well, they are like a giant ass company, so they definitely can afford it. But man, like
Sony makes the lion's share of its income from the PlayStation, whereas the Xbox doesn't account for too much of Microsoft's sales. I mean, they make a lot of money on business solutions, Azure, and we pay monthly for our Excel licenses or Microsoft Word and all that.
yeah,
They make a ton of money on everything aside from Xbox, so they could play that pricing war game with Sony and win.
I think they don't really want to. I think they said like in an interview, one of the like CEOs said that they don't plan on making much money like off of their hardware versus their software. Which I mean, you can kind of see how like they have like the crossplay or like the Game Pass goes onto PC so easily, and like I have a lot of friends who still use like the Game Pass on PC and they don't even have like Xboxes.
Yeah,
They
me.
still
I
have
do
their
that.
accounts. Yeah, so
why
if
do I
they-
need an Xbox? There's no reason to get an Xbox really.
So I don't think they plan on making like money off of their hardware. They would rather make it off their software. So I think they're really just trying to make like the smallest like profit, like not even like much of a profit off of these hardware.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's like their game plan.
Okay. I really don't. Man, I just don't see this thing going for $400, man. I see it going for 5 or 6.
Well, all right, I don't see it going for 400.
Definitely
I
for
think it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be
6.
cheaper than the PlayStation.
I don't think so. I really don't think so. Because the rumors are there's another model, the Lockhart model, that's supposed to be like an all digital next gen ish pared down Series X. So if they have two consoles, why make one 400 and what are you gonna make the other one 200? Like
I think that it's gonna make it cheaper because I think that they need to do it. I don't know why they haven't done it of like a no tray. Like I don't need trays. Like people like me, I haven't bought a hard copy of anything in like years. Like I don't even think I have a single hard copy of anything in my house right now.
really?
Like,
that's wild,
to be
dude.
honest. Yeah, like I don't get hard copies, and I think like they should just take that out, like take that whole function out of like the Xbox. If they do, they could like shave some money off of that as well. Like, and now people like me would buy it. Like I don't need that. I just want to play the game. I just want to download it and like have the like storage space, and that's it. Like, because I just have to download anything like, especially with the Game Pass and stuff like that too. Like I have Game Pass, so I'm just gonna download the games from there. Like I don't need hard copies.
True. I get that. Do you think $400 is enough to get people to buy an Xbox over a PlayStation, even though PlayStation has
Heck
the
yeah.
games?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, parents are the deciding factor. It's not the kids. They don't decide what console they're gonna get. Well, in most families, I guess. I mean, there are some households where the kids run the roost, but in general, like a mom or a dad who's gonna buy a console for their kid for the holidays. I mean, they see the Xbox and they see the PlayStation, and the games that the kid wants to play is available on both.
Yeah, they're all
Why would
third
I spend
parties
the extra?
mostly.
Why would I spend the extra $100 for?
That's true.
Mhm.
That's true.
And then who will be the evangelist for the PlayStation? The Best Buy employee? He's gonna have a hard sell. Like, why would you spend the extra $100 for?
Yeah, I really think people are just gonna look at the price.
Captain Stiffy says many people want the next gen. They don't care about the exclusives. Yeah, it really is just the hardcore gaming community that cares about the exclusives. Mostly.
They don't care about the exclusive till they don't get it.
Between the PS3 and the Xbox 360, Xbox 360 won that battle because it was cheaper. And then the next gen, it was Xbox One versus PS4. PS4 won that battle because it was $100 cheaper. See the pattern there?
Yeah. But but there's kind of a wrinkle because there's going to be backwards compatibility between both consoles. So like, if you're in the
like I said, parents
PlayStation
don't
community,
care,
though,
dude.
like
parents don't care about that stuff. They don't care teraflops, backward compatibility. They don't care
price.
about that.
I want to
dude.
see that sticker
They
price.
care about the price, man. Everybody's it's tough out there, bro.
I'd be willing to make a bet right now that Xbox Series X will not be $400.
I don't think it's gonna be 400. I think
No,
it's gonna be 400.
I'll say it won't be cheaper than the PS5.
I think it's
It'll
gonna
be
be cheaper.
equal to or greater. I'd be willing to
I
put
don't
that
know.
down. I'll buy someone a
I'm
pizza.
not gonna take that bet.
I'll buy someone a pizza if I'm wrong.
I'm not taking that bet anymore because I think I lost the bet. The PS5 $500 price point. I think I'm gonna lose that to you. I think they're gonna be at $499, right? So
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm not buying 2 lunches.
Obviously not so confident then, huh? Okay. Fine.
I'll take it. I'll take the bet.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
I'll take a
there we
Domino's-
go.
One
I'll take
one
a Domino's
pizza.
medium pizza.
All right, sure. I'll bet
I'll
that.
send you the order. I'll DM you the order. I'll take a cheesy bread actually instead. But
Hey man, it's only pizza. It's only pizza. All right.
you know what? 2 years in the making.
Yeah, I'll take that bet for sure.
Yeah. God, I think it's gonna be like. I think it's gonna be the cheaper one.
We'll see, but another rumor states that the PS5 controller, the DualSense, that controller that has all those fancy things in it, all these crazy haptic feedbacks and all that stuff, is going to retail for $60. That's the rumor. That's the price of the controller right now. PS4 controller is $60, and most controllers are $60. So I think that's pretty cool, and I hope it's true because that's a lot of tech packed in that little thing for $60.
I think that's really cheap.
That really makes me so infuriated at Nintendo charging $80 for Joy-Cons. What balls do you have, Nintendo, to charge $80 for Joy-Cons? Come on. It's BS, man.
I think sometimes Nintendo is just drunk when they're doing these things. And that's, oops, my finger slipped. I meant to put 50. It's an 80.
That looks right.
Whatever, leave it. People are buying it, right? Whatever, leave it.
It's true. And then another thing that's super, super cool to us as well as PC gamers, this is one of the last things we're going to talk about, is the Steam Summer Sale dates have been leaked, apparently. And that will be from June 25th to July 9th. So break out that wallet and start buying some games you'll never play. So do that. Because the Summer Sale is awesome. And then there's I can't talk right now. Sorry about that. A Diablo 2 remaster is apparently in the works by the people who make Diablo. I think it's Blizzard. It's supposed to be called Diablo 2 Resurrected. I did not play any of these games. Do you guys have any experience with Diablo?
Didn't they just announce not too long ago that they're coming out with a Diablo 3?
Yeah, no, Diablo 4, but they said it's not going to be ready for years. So
I thought they just teased some more gameplay of it or something not too long ago.
Well, it was at BlizzCon. They showed some trailer and a gameplay, but
yeah, and then they showed more
not-
later. I think
maybe. But Diablo 2 remaster. 'Cause I know Diablo 2 is supposed to be because I don't know much about this franchise. I don't know the history of this franchise. So Diablo 2 is supposed to be the game though. Everyone loves Diablo 2, so I guess that's why they're trying to remaster it.
the people who are on it are literally. I think of some of the people on it are the guy off of South Park where he's sitting there with the acne or whatever. And
Yeah,
he's just,
yeah.
the one that doesn't move. That's how I think some of them are.
That's probably how a lot of people are. Especially they're still playing Diablo, dude. Come on, you don't.
Yeah,
play
some
something else.
people. I do know technically it's frowned upon. I think it's actually he can get in trouble from Diablo. Like, but I do have my brother-in-law's dad is like one of the best archers or whatever in the world at like
What?
Diablo. Like the guy sits and grinds some Diablo. Like he sits like you won't see him for like a week. He'll be in there with like the curtains down, like like a hood over himself, like and he like would sell his characters for money.
Damn, that's crazy. That's
I guess,
so
like, the
much
most-
time, dude.
Yeah, but he made like because he's one of the best in the world. I guess he made like $3,000 one time off one person.
Wow. Okay. Well,
Crazy.
damn. And
Yeah,
then the
but-
last rumor, which I hope is not true, because oh my god, allegedly there is a Kingdom Hearts TV show in the works for Disney Plus. I really don't want this to happen. I like Kingdom Hearts. It is so ridiculous. It's the most complicated story almost in video games, dude. Like it is so insanely complicated. So I really hope this isn't true. Or if it is true, I hope it's just like, here's a character that goes to Disney Worlds and fights things. Like, okay, cool, whatever. That's fine. But, yeah, that's all the rumors I have. Sorry for running over time and all these technical difficulties I had today. Like, man,
I do have one more thing too.
not
that I want-
had this problem before.
I do have one more thing I wanted to say because like I don't know if anyone's kind of like seen it. It kind of just happened. Like,
Say it.
yesterday.
Breaking news. Oh, all right, never mind. It's not
yeah.
breaking news.
It's not. I think it happened like yesterday. Like, but FaZe, I don't know if you guys know, like FaZe Clan, they're back at it again, like with their stuff. Like, so FaZe has been under like I guess journalism like fire for like the longest time. Like they just they're the people. They're like the esports organization that's like known for like its shady like practices and stuff like that. Like they do a bunch of things that it's like, all right, I don't know what like how the hell they got this money from. Where did they get this from? Like, and I think I talked about it like last week. I think last week, I don't know. They said that they had made like a $10 million dollar fund that is supposed to go to help support like FaZe like things or something. I can't remember how they worded it, but it's basically for all of their like court fees and stuff like that because everyone's like trying to like sue them for things and stuff like that. Like 'cause
What?
they're shady. Yeah. Like
Wait, so they're
I can't
starting a
remember, like-
GoFundMe to do court fees?
No, they had it. They had
Okay.
because dude, I mean, if you know FaZe is known for like hardcore partying and stuff. Like they're like, in my opinion, the coolest esports organization. Like when it comes to like how they are, like how they run like things or whatever. Like they have videos of like them like throwing huge house parties in mansions that they rented and like partying with like celebrities and stuff like that. You can find like like Jonah Hill at these parties and stuff, and like they're playing with like these Fortnite pros and stuff like that, or CS:GO pros, and like they just throw like pretty big house parties and stuff, and like I think they're super cool. The only thing I hate about them is that half of them play fucking Fortnite, and I hate it. I'm like, dude, why do you pros have to all play Fortnite?
Because that's the thing, man.
I know, I hate
Fortnite, lol. Fortnite is the hotness, bro.
But like so, like FaZe goes under fire like a lot for like journalists are always trying to find out like how did you do this, like what happened here, and they're just like, and FaZe Banks, the business, even the business owner. I don't know if you guys have ever seen him. The pictures of him. FaZe Banks is like the kind of like owner for it or whatever. He is like has covered in tattoos, doesn't really even look like an owner, and he's constantly out there partying with people and stuff. And like he gets spotted at parties with like what's his name? Tom Brady was like the last one. They
Okay.
were out there like like he does things like that. Like he also I guess like plays a couple games here and there or whatever. But anyways, so I guess like they got FaZe Banks on a podcast like yesterday, and it was some journalism thing, and he admitted that a long time ago, which this was under like journalism, like they were trying to prove this as well because he somehow got money. Like I guess admitted on the podcast that they were a part of a illegal skins gambling scene.
Oh, nice, perfect.
It was to help fund their CS:GO team because they had absolutely no money for this. It was going to cost like a little under $1 million to get this whole roster together. They flew privately to Antigua. They paid like some top person that he's not going to say. He didn't say he was going to say him. They paid some dude $100,000 to give them a license just to like here like under wraps, give me a license to do this so that I can like have this gambling ring going under. And they said they were making like $200,000 a day. So they paid for their private flights out there. They paid for like the housings and stuff like that. They paid off their someone like $100,000 to get like a license so they can do this like over like not in the US. And like it's just them back at their shady business practices, I guess. Well, not back at it, but like kind of admitting that they did it. And like he's all quoted and everything like that for this. Like he straight up said it, which is crazy.
That's
like like I don't know how the hell like I don't know phasing them is at the same time like I don't know how they do this, like it's kind of like shady and everything, and like it's kind of, but they're getting it done. But at the same time, like if anyone from FaZe is listening, I'm trying to party with you guys. Like let me get a party invite. I'm totally down to go. Like I'll fly out to Cali.
Like, I'll play Fortnite. I'll totally play Fortnite.
I mean, I'll play Fortnite for 1 or 2 games, to like go hang out with like Tony Romo and like your mansions that you guys are like having, an ice luge down like 3 flight stairs, like. Because those are the type of things that they have. They have like big DJ. They have like Steve Aoki and some of that DJing at their parties and stuff. Like I'm like, dude, I don't know how the hell they do it. But like stuff like that is like how I don't know if they get that out. How they do that.
Illegal money is the most profitable money. So
I give them a pass, man. They were founded 9 years ago. Every single one of the members is under 30 years old. They were a bunch of young, early 20s teenagers, and they just had a meteoric rise. They had a crazy, uncharted, meteoric rise. Mm-hmm. Now, like when you think about esports, FaZe comes to the forefront of your mind. Even though they don't win too many championships, they're just entertaining as heck, and I think they're gonna evolve. I give them a pass because of their age. I think they'll evolve as they get older, as some of them start having kids. I think they're gonna start, sort of evolving and maturing into a legit.
Their perspective might change.
I don't think so. I think they're known for that. I think they're known to be like the party group. They're known to be like the guys that like go out and do wild things, and like if you're trying to have fun, like they're the entertaining ones, and I don't think they're gonna like ever stop like doing that. Like they
don't think so?
Go that hard. They still like. I've seen no signs of stopping. Like they just don't.
Well, then if they don't, then they're gonna fail. They're gonna have that Jackass, the Jackass show. That's sort of.
There's a lot of videos. Like
that's what they're doomed for then, because their audience gets older too.
It's
like.
true.
But I mean, their audience is gonna still grow. Like they're still kind of catering towards that. Like does that make sense? Like they kind of like still might gain more audience from that. Like.
Let's put it this way, like the people who were 20s with them and they follow them, right? As they start getting older and that audience starts maturing and having kids, they don't want to watch the same person their age still fucking about. You're like, grow up, dude. You know what I mean? They could still have a little department doing that. They can still do some of that, but it can't be the main.
They have like an
unless they want, unless they want to. Unless they don't mind killing the whole idea of it, but I think that gets stale.
But see, so Captain Sim says the Misfits, and like the Misfits are like a group of people like that we that me and him follow, and they're hilarious. Like if you guys know who they are, you should watch them. They make a lot of funny CS:GO videos and stuff like that. But like when you can't compare them to the Misfits because the Misfits are like the Misfits. They're them. Like they're that one group of people. They are gonna age. They're gonna get older, and like there's not gonna be any more Misfits. With FaZe, like they're still recruiting more FaZe people. They're recruiting younger people. They recruited a 13-year-old to play for the team and stuff. So like I think that they're still gonna like Tfue is getting older, so he's not gonna be doing that same like shenanigans. He's not gonna be doing those like
right.
What's that? I think of the
so
movie.
Just keep recycling talent. Be like, oh, we need younger talent to keep up.
So they're trying to get like younger. Yeah, they're trying to just get younger talent.
That's not sustainable though. I don't know. Everyone plays video games, so like, yeah, you could probably do it.
Let me define what I mean by evolve. They might actually start recruiting like championship winners, like to win tournaments, and then and then maybe start chasing the big money sponsorships, like the Nikes, the Adidas's.
Well, FaZe,
you know what I mean? Like
FaZe already has some of the biggest like name sponsorships ever. I think if they're the first ones to actually be like have a champs like jersey, and I think they are like working with Nike. Which is how like I don't understand where they're getting these like sponsors from, like to get them to back this. I think that they're having these parties, they're getting these guys drunk, and they're like, "Yo, dude, we should totally like make a collab shirt or something like that." Like, they have this is what I think that their shady business practices and stuff like that are going into play. But like they really, but yeah, like they already make like I think the most money, but also like a lot of it's being thrown out into like their court fees and like their like flack that they're getting from the media for their pro players and stuff like that. Like they like. And they don't suck. It's not like they suck at like the games that they play and stuff. They actually are winning and stuff like that. They're always like making money off of that too. Like, I think that they're gonna stay this way. I think that this is their staple. Like this is what they're known for, and they're gonna continue to do it.
They stay this way forever.
And like I don't. Well, yeah, it's not the money's not in streaming. It's also like it's like
That's true. I actually brings up a good point.
It's not in, like so much in tournaments. Like the players make like borderline no money from tournaments. Like they don't like most of it goes to their org, and like they do stream a lot of it, like of their own stuff. Like so, if like you're watching like CS:GO players or whatever like win tournaments, then you're gonna like recognize their names. Then you're gonna follow them on streams or Twitch or like Mixer or wherever they are, and you're gonna like maybe donate money through there, sub through there, and like that's how they're gonna make a lot of money, like or whatever. And like yeah, and I also think one of the things that like FaZe is doing, I think one of the FaZe members kind of like teased
Ninja is
like,
trash. That's what Ash says in the chat. It's funny.
FaZe like doesn't. I think they're starting to like literally just be an entertainment company, like because they have said they are like labeled as an entertainment company. I think they're actually gonna like really go more towards entertainment because one of the people like they hang out with like a lot of like Instagram models and stuff like that, like you know like super hot chicks. Which one of the FaZe guys actually just said or like tweeted like last week or whatever that they think that they're gonna sign Addison Rae, which I don't know if you guys know who that is, but she's just like a chick on TikTok and Instagram who like has like millions of followers, but she doesn't really play video games. Like she's just like kind of an entertainer. Like she's someone who like
she's a poster girl, dude. She's just put her up there so she looks good.
But I think that like they're just gonna use her to like make money and like you know just put FaZe behind her name, and that's gonna get them their publicity.
Yeah, I think again for them to move on to the next stage, they're already big, right? To get to the next stage, they have to evolve past the debauchery. Like they will have to drop that label and move on to something more legit. Like if they're going to be an entertainment company, like a Fox News or a CNN or something, or gaming wise, basically to get to the next level, they can't be anchored down by this the tag of being a bunch of
hooligans.
Yeah.
What's that movie? The Dunes of Dogtown or whatever. Have you guys ever seen that movie? Like Dunes of Dogtown or something like that, or like it's a bunch of skater kids like doing a bunch of like I guess delinquent stuff. Like,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
What I think of when I think of like anything to do with FaZe, like those guys are what I think of. Like that's how I figure they are. But I think that they're going to continue to do this. Like they literally just started it. Like I said, they started an entire new account separate just so that they could deal with like the flack that they receive for what they're going to do. Like
they can continue to do it, but I mean it'll get old. It'll get stale. I'd be surprised if they continue to do this, but then they move on to the next level.
Mm-hmm. What will be the next level though?
Yeah, they're already professional, right? Like where are you going to go?
It'll be the next level when my dad knows who FaZe Clan is.
What if he does right now?
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. That they're thinking about like spreading the horizon to like Instagram models and stuff, putting FaZe behind their names, and like putting huge TikTokers and stuff like that. Which I don't even have a TikTok, but like you know, like other like giant Twitter people, like, TikTokers. I don't know what you would want to call those people.
Like, talkers, ticks. Just call them ticks.
Like musicians, like what he says, the actors, musicians, like whatever. What if they got like those people? Like,
all right, I'm gonna give you an example. Eric, you're a gamer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, name 3 FaZe members.
Tfue, and that's it.
That's it. See, there's still another level they can
esports,
reach.
dude. Like I don't. That's not my genre of gaming.
I'm not talking about genre. I'm just talking about the next level is when this is a household name, and you can name some of their their people.
I don't think that they want to be known for the people. I think they just want to be known for their name because they are like in and out of people. Like people do drop FaZe, like the contracts do like expire and they don't want to do it and they do want to do their own things. Like and Tfue actually isn't in FaZe anymore. I don't think he's.
Well, then nobody.
Yeah, it's crazy. So he has nobody.
So you can't name one person on FaZe.
Yeah.
I mean, Leffen plays for TSM.
So there's still a lot. The ceiling is still higher than what they've attained. To get to that, when I say evolve to the next level, I mean when they're a household name and you can name some superstars on that team, right? You know what I mean? Eric, do you even watch football?
Yeah.
Oh, do you watch basketball?
Not as much.
Name 3 Lakers.
I can't do that.
Oh boy.
I could probably.
Oh, never mind. Bad example.
I mean, I could name like some people on the Warriors just because like they're the Warriors.
Okay, name 3 Warriors.
Right?
All right, name 3 Warriors.
Like Durant, Curry, and Thompson.
One more, because Durant's not there anymore.
Okay. What about Green? He's still there, right?
He's still there. All right. So the Warriors is a household name. That's what I'm talking about FaZe being a household name, where people who don't even follow video games will. Yeah, I know who FaZe is, and they know some of their
so,
major
that's
players.
like
That's what I mean.
the mainstream.
Mainstream. There you go.
I think it's just like I don't think FaZe is ever gonna try and be like that. Like they're not gonna try to be known for their players. Like they're just gonna be known for their name, like the FaZe thing, like that FaZe symbol. Like that's all they want to be. I think they want to be known for. Like because their contracts for their players are like a year, 2 years, and like that's about it. I think I only know like 2 FaZe players.
Like how people know
But
who Ninja
what you're
is
saying
since
is
Champions
contradictory,
City.
though, Deepudli, because what makes them entertaining is their characters, their people.
Yeah, but I think
That's why people watch them right now, because their people they've got that charisma about them, and they're goofballs and they're entertaining to watch.
Yeah, but like they're gonna find new people to do that, and they're not gonna they're just gonna recycle like the people like. I think they're just gonna recycle their people and find new people that are gonna do crazy dumb things for them, and move on.
I could see that. I see where you're coming from. But my stance on it is they're gonna be like America's Funniest Home Videos if they don't evolve to the next to their next gig.
That's like a death sentence, dude.
Yeah. Because that's kind of what they do too. Like they do just go on like Fortnite and they only use like pistols and stuff like that, and they'll win like a small cup or whatever, but just using pistols and like doing funny things like that. But I don't know. How did we even end up here?
I don't know.
You started it, dude. You started it. You're just thinking, I have one more quick thing to say, and it's like almost one.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Sorry, dude. I did not mean. Oh, I think it was because of the FaZe like shadiness. Yeah, like that's how we got there. No, their shadiness kind of. But
does that bother you? Their shadiness, or is it like hell yeah, let's do it, dude?
No.
Like I'm down.
no, I mean,
Like,
I think it doesn't really bother me. I think it bothers a lot of people though. Like people have been using this to like try and find them. Like they've been like, oh, finally we got them. Like America, we got them. No,
we got him.
I don't have a problem with it. But like a bunch of people do. Like you can do whatever you want. It's just kind of weird, unless like it's not really affecting me. It's probably why I don't care about it that much. But a bunch of people are just like
until you join them and you're like, hell yeah, let's do this. Shady stuff, sign me up, dude.
Yeah, right. Right, yeah. Like I said, I'm trying to just party with them, trying to just party with them.
Get good at Valorant, dude.
Right? Like I actually don't think they're making a Valorant team yet.
They should.
They should. Really should.
All right.
Do you guys have anything else to talk about? Like,
I got nothing.
All right, I guess we'll get out of here then and go eat lunch and not take a break because that was it.
Shit. For anyone else, I did post like a picture of the card art things or whatever that I was talking about in the Discord. If you guys aren't in our Discord, you are sleeping on it.
Ayashi says, the content stays relevant, stays entertaining. They'll stay on top.
Yeah,
And that's right.
I think that they're on top when it comes to like entertainment wise, but I don't think they're on top when it comes to like tournament winning wise. Like they don't have.
Yeah, but again, the money isn't there, so.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. All right. So are you and John gonna do a show on Monday, so I can mention that in the closing?
I don't know. We don't know until like Monday or Wednesday or whenever we do it.
Okay.
We are so.
Okay.
Like,
you gotta get kind of a schedule there. So like people can tune in and remember that it's like every week or something.
Yeah, I think we are just trying to like play a game together, all of us, and just act a fool on there, and like talk about things on there while playing a game, and we do get some funny stuff on there. Like it's pretty good. Like we get some funny like bits. I honestly think that's really what we're just kind of doing now. But we are like talking a little bit about games, but we got some funny gameplay and stuff that if you guys are watching, it's usually I think Wednesdays. I think what we're gonna try and do it on.
Okay, then we'll try for Wednesday then. All right, so I guess thanks for stopping by as always, everybody. Thanks for watching, all the people in chat. Thanks for chiming in and giving your opinions. It always makes the show better. Kind of gets us going on different topics and what we should talk about, so thanks for that. And listeners, do not forget, we stream this podcast live every Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/FPSguides, so you can see our amazing faces, especially the bottom two guys here, and see the gameplay and all the trailers that we're showing, and where to find us. That's all. You can all see that on twitch.tv/FPSguides. Remember to hit them like and subscribe buttons on YouTube, as well as the follow button on Twitch here. It'd be greatly appreciated. Can't talk at all today. And don't forget to check us out on podcast services around the world here, such as Apple iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher, and then our videos will go up later on YouTube. I'll cut that later. And don't forget Alexa as well. Just talk right into Alexa. Be like, yo, Alexa, I need you to play me some of that FPS Guys podcast. So, and then
I think they dropped Stitcher. It doesn't work anymore, so we might have to update that. Alexa doesn't show Stitcher listings when you say that anymore. They keep tweaking it, so.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll work on that so that gets fixed. And don't forget our amazing website that guy down there below, Ilicano SC, has made for everyone to see. So check that out. Or if you don't want to do that, you can just drop into our Discord, link in description down below, also on YouTube. Pop in, look at some dank memes that our boy D Stuffing over there just constantly puts on.
Dude,
And there's
God.
some gold on there.
D-Stuffing.
Dude,
He's on point.
D-Stuffing and I
gold on
find
there.
funny stuff. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Is it
and it's not repeated, which is wild. First of all, like,
Yeah. I remember I did talk to him. I was like, hey, try not to post like too much like other repeated stuff. And he's like, dude, I don't think I have yet. And I'm like, you know what? I don't think you have either. Forget I even said that, dude. This stuff's so funny though. Like there's so many funny ones in there. You guys got to see.
Yeah, and then don't forget to tell your friends about us. We're trying to grow, get more followers, and so we can do this more. Maybe up our production a little bit and do more stuff. So
one thing I did want to do, like everyone, I'm working on something small here. It's kind of like a meme video, a compilation of like us playing together, like me and like some of the FPS Guides people, and I'm basically gonna be making fun of people. I have one that I kind of showed Captain Stiffy last night of him make like. We had just started playing CS:GO. This is an old video. We had just started playing CS:GO. You can, if you ever played a casual one, you can casual match. You can know that you can see where the enemy team is. And I'm putting, yeah, he's kind of up in there. Like I'm the last one alive. It's me against 3 people, and I'm like, yo, I need you to tell me where they're at. Like, and it's really just the comms. What you have to listen to is Captain Stiffy. I'm like, so where are they at? And he doesn't understand how the map works. And I'm like, okay, so the way you need to do is you need to press spacebar on me. You should be able to go in there. And you should like see from me, my location, where they are compared to where I am.
It sounds like an air traffic control job, dude.
And so he's in there like, okay, they should be coming to the door to your left. And I'm like, you see me, snap to my left. And he's like, no, you're right. I snap to my right. And he's like, yeah, right there, hold it, here they come. No, wait, they're behind you. Turn around, go. And I turn around and I'm like, no. And then I'm like, dude, where are they? And he's like, hold on, wait a minute. Shoot, they're right there. They go. And I'm like running over there. And he's like, hold on. No, yeah, that's not it. Nope. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And you just see me panicking.
He's like reading a map upside down in a different language.
Yeah. He's like, hold that position right there. And then you just hear him softly, now wait, hold on. And I'm like, what? Are they there or not? Like, it's hilarious. I'm working on something to make fun of us. And I do have a couple other funny videos of us doing, like, making just insane mistakes.
All right, cool. It'll be like a blooper reel almost. FPS Guides presents.
Yeah, they're basically a blooper reel.
Real gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so check out that. I'm sure we'll put that on YouTube or wherever once it's done. And thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Catch us next week. We'll be on episode 90. We're getting to 100, which is wild because that's triple digits, man. That's a lot of digits right there. So did not think we would go that long, but yeah. Mm-hmm. So thanks again, and see you guys next time.
All right.
Play games, everybody.
Peace out, Kyle.